Good morning, is it from Zesters Lab? Well, if you can sew, the sky is not even the limit, let me tell you that. So a couple of weeks ago, I went into a thrift store and there I found this huge roll of material. So years ago, I made this children's clothing range. You can see it on the photo on my front. It's my little kids in the photo. So I used this type of material, overalling twirl. Well, they make overalls from it, so you can just imagine how durable and strong it is. So when I went to the thrift store and I saw this roll for 100 rand, I mean that's about $5. I said there's no ways that I can leave it because there will be something that I am gonna make with this somewhere down the line. So I bought it and I felt like $1 million. I felt like I've hit the jackpot. So I went home with my meters and meters of overalling twirl. And this morning I realized something. One of my beds, the mattress, the base cover, you know, you've got the mattress, then you've got the base, and then you buy this cover that you just cover the base with. But goodness, those things are bad quality. I've bought so many, and after a while, they just doesn't fit anymore. Let me show you this. My sister-in-law once gave me this huge roll, you know, that's stretch. So the things that they use in those base covers are just ridiculous. So after 2-3 washes, there's no stretch left. And I thought, you know what, even though this blue is definitely not the color in my bedroom, I'm going to use it because there's actually a beautiful painting in the room that I did. My son took the photo. Oh, I wish I could put photos underneath here because I'm not there yet where I can add things to my video. So what I've got to show you and say I need to do while I do this. But there's this beautiful painting of the sea. Myself and my daughter-in-law was walking next to the ocean and the dogs were there. My son took this photo, so I painted it. And it's this blue. So for the little cover on the base that's going to be blue, it's going to be beautiful actually. So why not? So this morning I am busy doing my base cover by using what I found in a thrift store. And once again, all that you need is a sewing machine. This is one I actually bought. It's an Elna. After my small little Elna broke, I mean it was a miniature machine. I bought it when I was at university because I started with doing a course in making clothes and things, and then afterwards that was really not my thing. So I went over into physical education. I loved sports. I was very good in tennis. I'm actually a tennis coach as well. I stopped coaching a couple of years ago when I started in my new life with my arts. And I always loved sewing, but I hated the idea of doing it perfectly. You know, I don't enjoy, sorry to say, creating things perfectly. I did it for a while, and now I just want to quick sew something. So once again, if you have a sewing machine, so I bought my little sewing machine, the small Elna. I used it, I think, for 30 years. I made the whole children's clothing range with it. I made a leather jacket for my husband using it. So you don't need an expensive sewing machine. Just get one that can sew straight, sew zigzag, and you can really do anything. So with this, the nicest thing with this material is they tear perfectly. So all I did was I measured so now I measured my base. So now I'm just going to put a little hem in the width of this, and I'm just going to quick sew it, and it's going to cost me 10 rand if you really think about it. So my lesson today is, or my blog, I just want to share once again with you that it's easy to create. It doesn't have to be difficult. You can make things so easily for so cheap and love creating in the process, because that is what really makes me, the life in me, as I always say, the abundant life in me comes to life is when I create and I share what I'm creating. That I'm actually a teacher at heart. That is my gift in life. So I absolutely love to teach, to show everybody out there who just wants to listen what I'm busy with, to teach people that it's really okay not to be perfect. Things doesn't have to be perfect in order to work. So I'm going to make this quick, and it's going to last, let me tell you, for years, because the material is fantastic. I'm using a very good quality rack. That word is, I just cannot remember what a rack is in English. And that is it, voila. So after about half an hour, my bed is going to be perfect. I'm going to did this, so thank you that I can share once again with you. Use what you have to create what you love and what you need. So when you go into a thrift store, this is my new thing. When I go somewhere and I buy something, at my ripe age, I really don't need anything anymore. So whatever I buy is something that makes me really excited, and that I know that I will use somewhere down the line. So when you go in a thrift store, look for things that makes you happy, that you can use. Oh, it was funny. Other day I read something. They said decluttering. What you need to do in order to declutter. So that is it. Throw everything out that does not have any use and that doesn't bring you any joy. So I thought, oh boy, you don't tell that to a person like me. There are so many things that brings me joy. Everything in my house brings me joy, and I've got so many things. I mean, when you just look around, there you can see a saddle. Let me just change. Oh, this is just there in the back. There you can see it's a horse saddle, a very, very old saddle that a friend gave me as a present because he knew how much I love horses, and I just wanted a saddle. So I even have a horse saddle in my home without a horse. So yes, decluttering, get rid of everything that has no use, have everything that does not bring you joy. So have a fantastic day. I'm creating. I don't know what you're busy with. Thank you that I can share my journey with you. And there is always, always, always something to be thankful for. This morning I was washing my dog. my Chow Chow, he's got a bacterial skin infection. So, oh boy, his hair is falling out and he just looks so pathetic. There's these big hairless patches on him and he's smelly and it's really not a joke. So I need to wash him every week. It's a big undertaking. We're in the shower. I shower him. And he was lying there afterwards on his little cushion bed. And I even threw a little blanket over because he's now cold. Even though that's why I'm looking like this. It's hot in this little workspace of mine. And I thought, I actually need to take a photo of the dog and my husband with his cast on his leg. And I thought these two now is really in a bad state. And the next minute I thought, you know what, there's so much to be thankful for. Because I've never really, I go and walk with my dog and he sits with me and I love him to bits. But now all of a sudden I need to really care for him in a deeper way. The same with my husband. He can walk with his crutches, but he cannot carry anything or really do much. So I need to do a lot, lots more. And it's really hard. So the same with this dog of mine. Now I need to get him in the shower, wash him, and he's getting old and this is really a problem. And I thought, instead of looking at this as a burden, look at this, caring for my dog. My old dog is getting older, and my husband that's now having real difficult time. Think of this as an opportunity for caring. It's a difference. I can look at it as, oh, it's terrible, it's hard, I hate it, and oh, believe you me, I do that quite a lot, of this pity parties, and feel very sorry for myself, and then I feel very ashamed afterwards, because really I've got so much to be thankful for. And I just realized, looking at my dog lying there after, he was looking so cozy, so at ease. And I realized, I've got this opportunity to really care for him and my husband. So I can see it as a blessing or a curse. And this morning I just saw it as this huge blessing. Even caring for someone, loving them, helping them, assisting them, being there for them, even if it's real hard at times, is such a blessing. Thank you that I can share my blessings with you. Have a fantastic day, and please like my videos, share it, subscribe, whatever, I don't know, whatever you do. But thank you for every new subscriber, for everyone watching. It's just, I'm blown away by that. I just want to share the abundance life has to offer. The abundant life is in us, is abundantly flowing through us, permanently, wanting to bless us, show us the way, be our way and our light and everything. And now I'm going to end with this blessing. I've got this feral cat. I had 4. One I had to put down, the mother of them all, because she was in a terrible fight and her whole face was torn off. And then she got 2 babies, and I got a house for the one, and 2 of the others found their own homes, because I tell them, sorry, you cannot come into my house. I would love it, but my dogs hate cats. So I got a little husband made to take, oh, there she goes, took 2 tires and made a little house for them. That's on my roof. So she's here next to me. So now I've got 1 left, Snowy, and she's so happy. Once again, caring for her. What does it cost me? A little bit of dog food, because she eats dog pellets. And it brings me so much joy, brings me love. She loves me, she appreciates me, and I get to love her. But now she's not very she comes to me. So this is my, I think you can see my thing. There's the little house, her house. I don't know if you can see it. Hi, Snowy. There's Snowy. I'm feeding her. There's her food. And there she is. And she loves me in her own way. Hi, Snowy. You know, love comes in different ways. The love that the cat has for me and appreciation is the same love. Love that we need in order to sustain life, the life in us. So, have a fantastic day. Is it from Sister's Lab? Love you lots.